Brosplay! Welcome back. I really like this. I really like not having to get up, and if this session works out and nothing fucked up, we're definitely doing this for the future.
So keep an eye on us, because we're definitely going to lose episodes at some point.
Oh yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
The thing is, like, when you do a full session or you do many episodes in one recording, the issue is that if that one recording fails, you lose many episodes.
That's a really good point. If any one of them fails, you still have the same issue.
Yeah. Like, the Grumps lost like 15 Pokemon Red episodes at once.
That's brutal. 15 episodes?
Yeah, something like that. They've recovered them in the future, in the end, but like, that feeling must have been terrible.
Yeah, and especially because they recovered them far too late for them to have the same impact they were supposed to.
Well, they animated 2 of them, which is really cool, actually. It's like it actually created a job for somebody, which is cool. Like, somebody ended up doing like kind of like the animation style from Sequelitis, where it's like every important frame is animated.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, so someone did, Lynn's bot, actually, to give her a plug, did record. I think she did 2 episodes. So they decided not to re-upload those 2 and then just continued forward. So it actually created an opportunity. I love that shit.
I actually saw someone who is someone got upset because I think it might have been DeviantArt in the end. Someone made a character for a game. I believe the game was called Overwatch.
Oh yeah.
And it was a little girl made this character. So the Overwatch team liked it, so they made like their own fan art.
Oh,
like a fan art of their own thing, like her new character.
Yeah.
And someone was like with all the people out there doing fan art, and they decide to use a fucking child's like image. And the first comment on it was, well, if they're only accepting them from children, you're right on the list.
That's good stuff. I love internet justice.
Yeah, and how flimsy it is.
Yeah. I love this. This is like this is such a cool
great
level.
scene. I don't think they should have given you a wall grab, because all this stuff would be so easy with a wall grab.
You know, I might be wrong about that. When we do come up to the wall grab, we should definitely pay attention as to whether the levels are now designed around that. I remember being disappointed by it, but I remember also applying my dumb rules, like my own, kind of like in Mercenaries, where I was like, I'm only gonna use 1 weapon, like shit like that. It's probably because I just didn't want to use a wall grab. It's probably just a selfish piece of shit thing to do.
Yeah, and you've been talking shit about this game the whole...
Oh no.
Oh, he got dummied.
He did.
Why do I feel bad for that guy, even though he stole our shit?
I actually kind of like how I'm like really tired right now. this game kind of has that aesthetic of like, oh.
This is a really crazy climbing scene. These things are coming super fast.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, brother. You know it.
Platforming is phenomenal.
I love how smooth that is. That transition, like when it moves, the camera's really nice. It feels really nice. Unlike Deus Ex Human Revolution.
I was just going to say, such a stark transition.
Yeah.
Deus Ex is a wonderful game, but it's just not meant for this age.
We should play the original Deus Ex.
I actually, I don't know if I ever even heard of Deus Ex before I played Deus Ex Revolution.
Human Revolution.
What did I say?
Just Revolution.
Oh.
You fucked it up.
Human Revolution, not Robot Revolution?
No. It's the Human Revolution because everyone's... Well, you played more of the game than I did. But it's... people are augmenting themselves. And then
in heavy ways.
Yeah, there's people who refuse to be augmented, and then others who think that others shouldn't. Which I think is a perfect commentary on...
Yeah, that's a real social commentary right there.
Because that's exactly how we would react.
That's how we react to tattoos and piercings already.
To everything. Every new fucking thing that comes up has got to be people polarizing on every
the first
fucking
bionics
side.
have already existed.
Yeah.
Look at Star Fox. They were pioneers. Robotic legs. I keep throwing this one out there. You know?
I thought you meant on social commentaries.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a bogey on my tail. Now, what is Slippy trying to tell us?
Slippy does not have a tail. Slippy has mechanical legs.
Sluffy is a fucking frog, and she's the one constantly saying there's a bogey on my tail. Oh boy, I didn't even think of that until now.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Every enemy, every character, Fox.
Wait, what is Peppy supposed to be?
Peppy's a frog.
No, Slippy's a frog.
Slippy's a frog. Sorry, Peppy's a bunny.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah,
so
so-
he should be saying this.
A fox, a falcon, and a rabbit have tails. The frog does not have a tail, and she's the one saying there's a bogey on my tail.
Actually, I think he might say there's a bogey on my tail. I think
I'm pretty sure
there's
it's
a
her.
bogey on my tail.
Oh,
that
is it
sounds like
her? Oh.
sounds like it could be something that.
Did I ruin the entire thing by being wrong?
Yeah, you probably were wrong. Honestly, just gonna look it up because if I feel like that's got to be as big as do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. No,
You're becoming more like your father.
I think probably why I associate her with it is because she's the one constantly asking for help.
I think I got one. Shut up, Slippy.
The hatches are open.
That guy was sick. I don't remember his name.
That was the one. That was the day that I realized you and I would always be friends. Is that we hadn't talked in a long time. You had gone off to university, and one day you just texted me out of nowhere. The hatches are open, and I knew exactly what you meant.
I don't know what brought it up to me, but as soon as I did, I knew I had to text you.
Oh fuck. Because that was a game we played when we were kids, so it had a lot more importance than most people know that as a meme, but we remember that as kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only that, it was a meme to us. It wasn't even a cultural meme.
Yes, we also have I really like this. We have a meme between our group of friends, Dirty Bacon.
Oh my god.
Dirty Bacon is a meme.
Cooking up some dirty bacon.
We should explain. So a long time ago, we had some friends who described. We'd be playing League of Legends, and there'd be a character that was just really good, and so someone would describe them as dirty, like, "Oh, Renekton's just dirty, man." And so this one guy's just super excited about the bacon he's about to make. So he's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna got myself a George Foreman grill. I'm gonna cook myself up some dirty bacon." And he had no idea what he was saying.
I want in on this dirty bacon.
And we're all just dying. Dirty bacon.
I actually don't even know if anyone says I've got a bogey on my tail.
They definitely
I'm looking
do.
up quotes from it though, from the 64 version, and it's not here anywhere.
Oh, someone definitely says there's a bogey on my tail.
Falco Lombardi
Okay.
is Falco's name. Slippy Toad.
Okay. I remember that.
This is my favorite one. Peppy Hair.
Peppy Hair. Yeah, of course.
And Fox McCloud. That's actually a sweet name.
That is a sweet name. That sounds like a guy from like a news radio thing.
Fox McCloud's first quote is "Ah."
Oh, that's like the John Oliver video that just came out today.
Oh, here's my favorite one though. All range mode.
Yeah.
That was the best one. Going into a boss fight. That game actually had one of the best feels to a boss fight. You
did.
enter it, all you guys, like all the people would say their bit, like they're getting into battle mode, and then the boss would show up with this huge health bar, and you just like whittle them down over time. I feel like bosses have lost some of the majesty that the Mega Man X days had.
Well, they just made a new Star Fox. Star
wait.
Fox Zero?
You mean the one, not the GameCube one?
No, it's for whatever the current system is. Wii? Is it
The Wii U?
I know so little about Nintendo. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Well, I just feel like Nintendo is not designed for our type of gamer. We're heavily involved. Nintendo's like the Apple of gaming. They're there for people who, you know, are sort of more casual.
Yep, casual, high polish. Which
Yeah.
is not a bad thing at all. We're really not saying it's a bad thing. I don't think I'm going the wrong way.
Well, it's kind of like if I was trying to pull things, I'd rather buy some shitty workhorse truck than a sports car, even though it'll go fast. It's not going to do what I want it to do.
Right. I love those people who want a truck and they live in the city and they don't have a job that they need a truck for, and they're not going to do anything with the truck aspect.
They just want to drive a
They just want a
truck.
truck.
And like I understand the motivation to that. It's just so horribly inefficient on fuel.
Yeah.
We pulled a trailer with a truck, and so like a normal sedan will get 100 kilometers off like 5-6 liters of gas. The truck takes 21 liters of gas. And then when you put a trailer on it, it goes up to like 28, 29 liters just to do 100K.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so that's like at least 4 times. At best, 4 times the amount of fuel.
I got a giant spirit light container.
I don't think we ever went back to get that whole ability point, though. Yeah, we definitely didn't.
Oh, was that an ability point?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
See this? Like, these are places that we saw before that we couldn't reach with that double jump.
Oh, yeah. Well, I knew we were in places we'd been before. I just didn't realize how much there was. I don't know where we're supposed to go, actually.
Love this music. I can't go that way until I get a special cool move. I actually mentioned it in a previous episode and then said, "Oh, I don't want to ruin it.
I want to get a cool guy move.
I want to be the guy. You can't be the guy. You're just a kid."
Isn't that what this like special person was called in Spy Kids?
The guy?
Like, yeah, when they in Spy Kids 3.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like Elijah Wood is the guy.
He is. Yeah. That was definitely the guy. It's like, oh, he's the guy. Do you know what I Want to Be the Guy is? Like the original?
Wasn't it a Newgrounds animation?
No, it was a ridiculously difficult Newgrounds game.
Oh.
It was, like, I say difficult, but realistically, it was a ridiculously designed game. It was supposed to be that way. They understood what they were doing. But it was one of those games where it had no rules. No.
Yeah, let's go up the other side.
Yeah, but if I go this way, I might find something, and it's the same thing, right?
Might connect, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this game had no defined rules, so it was just trial and error. Like some platforms worked, some platforms didn't. You just had to learn how to play it.
Oh, and is this a game that you go back to the beginning every time you die?
Maybe. It was like in that era of like Escape from Greenville.
Well, Escape from Greenville I think might have even been a little earlier than that.
Probably. But that was one of those games where it had.
Well, you remember the World's Hardest Game?
Yeah, I think so.
It's where you play like a square. Or yeah, I think you play a square and all the enemies are circles or vice versa.
Oh,
and
wow.
it's not designed super well. Like it's not designed to look super visually interesting, but when you play it, it's so hard. Like there's pretty much only one way to beat every single level.
Yeah.
And it requires you to get through like centimeter-sized gaps with a character that's basically a centimeter wide.
All right, thank you for joining us.
This has been The Forest.